My people, he don't bother. Oh, 74 years, Techiman, Tanaso chief, has been unalive in his farm by unknown gunmen, by unknown chewing gum men. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 8th November 2025, which was just this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, the man or the chief went to the farm, but the chief was not returning to the house. Ladies and gentlemen, they waited and waited, and the chief was not returning. Now, the youths mobilize themselves and wait for the chief searching. Ladies and gentlemen, only to reach the farm, they have unalive this chief, Nana Owusu Koko, in the farm by unknown gunmen. And according to the Bonon police, he was having 15 visible wounds all over his body. Ladies and gentlemen, although the police are on their investigation, and we hope they will bring all these perpetrators into book. Now, let's dig inside. Ghana with ECOWAS and Ghana without ECOWAS. Look like Ghana with ECOWAS, the criminality is being high. Yes, because checking on this past when Ghana was not in ECOWAS, things were not like this. For my life, ever since I was born, and at this age, I've never heard that a chief has been unalive in the farm by unknown gunmen in his farm before. Ladies and gentlemen, when we say we are allowing a lot of foreigners who don't have proper documents to stay in this country, we say the youth are talking too much. Ladies and gentlemen, although as a Nyash president, what I can say is, may his soul rest in gentle peace. And also, my condolences to their family. Yes. Still power to the Nyash.
So guys, you have seen exactly what I'm talking about. As you can see for yourself, this is not true. This news is coming from the Yanch president. I'm so sorry that I'm calling this without any rumor. Yeah, this video is not funny. Forget that I'm smiling, okay? So I don't know what you guys are going to do about these things happening in Ghana right now, because I know that a lot of people will come out and be like, oh, these people that are doing all these things are Nigerians. There was one of the video, somebody talking about that these Fulani people are leaving the north to, Cameroon border. So don't you think these same people who are being called Boko Haram can also leave their border, Nigeria, and pass through this very border, what is it called? Pass through Seme border, and also pass through Lakonji border, pass through Aflawo border. So don't you think they are going to pass through the same prompts to enter Ghana? See, there's nothing somebody who have eye for something or who want to tarnish the name of a country cannot do. You guys should close the back border. That back border, people should start following the right prompt to enter your country. If not, this is what you'll be seeing. Nigeria border is already open. Anybody can enter and do whatever he or she want to do, especially through Niger. Most of those people killing people in the farm and all, they are not from this country. When you talk about Fulani, where are Fulani from? Are they from Nigeria? If you check very well, they are not from Nigeria, but they are coming, making us feel uncomfortable. We don't want that same thing to happen in Ghana. We are looking for shield and we run to Ghana. We don't want the same thing. What is pushing us away from our states, country, going to Ghana? If we see the same thing happening to us in Ghana, where are we going to run to? Like, tell me, where are we going to run to? So guys, you guys should do something about this. Especially, yeah, I'm calling out Ghana government. You guys should do something about this occurrence, because it's getting out of hand. Every day, crime, this crime, that crime, this crime, and I want to warn Nigerians. I just hope you guys are not the ones behind all of this. So, these Nigerians, if you are the one, then we are in trouble.
I'm people everywhere. Bah. 68 years old British citizens has been unalive in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, this 68 years British citizen was in a bar, a beer bar, ladies and gentlemen, having fun with some few friends. There, some gang, some group were on motorbike. 6 men were on motorbike. And arrived at where they were drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, they swapped this British citizen phone from the phone. They thief the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, the British citizen have never experienced such thing before. So he tried his possible best to grab his phone back. Ladies and gentlemen, here one of the gang, I think one of the gang members, come on chingom and popo this British citizen. Ladies and gentlemen, he was now rushed to the hospital, and ladies and gentlemen, he could not make it, meaning the man don't buy. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's dig into this matter inside. A Ghanaian can never ever do this, because these Ghanaian thieves, phone thieves, when they come and thief your phone, it's either they come with just common blade, and if you play stubborn, they will tell you leave it, to give you small dents of mark, so you will leave it. Ladies and gentlemen, this one, they brought out chewing gum. This British citizen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cast our mind back to a few incidents that happened in Hacho. There was a motor rider who was riding, and he was at least doing some overtaking with a Benz at Hacho. And his motor scratched the Benz a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, this man came out of his Benz and brought out chewing gum. Ladies and gentlemen, this man was a Nigerian. He took the intervention of His Excellency Dr. Hassan Ayariga's driver to plead on behalf of this motor rider. If not, this Nigerian guy could have popped this Ghanaian motor rider just Hacho here. Now, we are in a country where foreigners can hold a chewing gum.
I will do Thanksgiving for this matter.
Light off. Light out. Foreigners can hold a chewing gum in this country. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, what is all this? What is all this? What is actually all this? In this country, foreigner can hold a chewing gum in this country. Holding a chewing gum on who? On the citizens. If this thing continues, Ghanaians in London, if you don't put your mouth in this thing and this thing continues, one day you will hear the British citizens will stand up and say, Ghana must go. And we know that is where you people find your daily bread, and also try and sponsor some of your relatives in Ghana here. If care is not taken, some other country people will destroy the name of Ghana in Ghana. And now, some countries will start rejecting us. Will start rejecting us. Yes. Yes. Still power to the nyash. My people. Attention, please. Attention, please. As Christmas is getting closer, ladies and gentlemen, beware. Beware of this thief. Of this man. He's a thief. He's a scammer. He's a 419er. What this man does is that when they come to your shop, they will park walking with one white man, claiming the man just came from London.
I will do Thanksgiving for this matter.
They will purchase all your items. They will purchase a lot of items. After, they will give you fake dollars. They will give you fake dollars. After giving you the fake dollar, they will move and run away. By the time you are going to change the dollar, they will tell you the dollars are fake. The dollars are fake. Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened to a guy just at Amasaman. He bought a lot of paints, a lot of foreign paint, and gave him fake dollars. It has happened to another lady on this app, TikTok app. They gave the lady to fake dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, beware of these idiots. Beware of these useless goats. He has been going around scamming people with fake dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you find these idiots, report him to the nearest police station for an amazing reward. And after, just hit the Nyash president that the man has been arrested, and those people he has scammed will be there to give you a awesome reward. Yes, to give you an awesome reward. Country hard, find them for your reward. Yes, power to the Nyash. One them. He don't finally castle. Nigerians has done it again. So, over 70 years old, Baba Bonle with fake blind eye has been caught. Ladies and gentlemen, so what this man does is that he has fake his blind eyes. So when girls are bathing, he can just pass. Everybody thought he's already blind, and the blind man waiting, blind man go see. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing has been going on for long, and even because he's always blind, when small girls are passing to school, he will now call some of them that, oh, come and buy something for me. Now, this Baba Pole will use his hand to torture their toto. Sometimes he will pino some of them in that room. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing has been going on and a lot has been complaining. Ladies and gentlemen, recently has finally touched Baba Pole with the fake blind eye. Ladies and gentlemen, with this fake blind eye, he have watched a lot of dignities, women nyash in that village. The queen mother of the village, sometimes he can just go in there, and because they thought he's blind, the queen mother can even come back from the bathhouse and he will be poming, and there, or he will be rubbing cream on her body. This Baba Pole will just enter. They will give this Baba Pole chair to sit down, because already blind man know they see. Ladies and gentlemen, he have used that artist in watching a lot of ladies, they are nyash in the community. Now, the ladies now notice, Baba Pole is not blind though. Now in all the ladies in the community converse, said, now today, where are you for this town? Our nyash, where you don't watch, you go pay. There, they arrested Baba Pole. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm speaking with you now, Baba Pole is now hot for deceiving all the community in where he's staying in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, so if you talk, say, fear Nigerians, even their own age people still get bad mind for their mind just to be deceiving, to be watching nyash. Yes, to be watching nyash.
You are very wicked, a very wicked man. I'm not saying what it's Be speaking English. A wicked man. You're a very wicked man. They will give children food to come and give to you. You are busy raping them. You are busy raping them, wicked man. Wicked man. You say I see your face. You say you are blind, but you are not blind. You are not blind to see your eye. You are not blind enough for you to be sleeping with children. How many years are they? 6 years. 6 years children, you are molesting them. Look at what they are just saying on social media now. Look at what they are just saying on social media now. You are blind, you are not even able to see, but look at the wicked act that you are doing. Look at the wicked thing that you are doing. A very wicked man. You're a very wicked man. You're a very wicked man. You say you are blind, but look at the kind of wicked act that you are doing.
Power to the nyash.
We are in trouble. You guys should stay away from all manners of crimes, especially in Ghana. Thank you so much, and please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I love you guys.